Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Divinely Transformed. My name is Lisa, and whether you're new or returning, I'm glad that you're here. Welcome to Scorpio's reading for the rest of the month of March for 2022. You can have Scorpio anywhere in your chart, and cross-watchers are always welcome. So before I get started with the reading, let me remind y'all that this is a general public reading, so some, none, or all of it may apply to your situation, so please just take what resonates and leave the rest. Also keep in mind that time is fluid and not linear, which means that for each individual person watching, that means this could have already happened, this could be happening right now, or this could happen in the future. And also keep in mind that everyone has free will to change any outcome of any reading at any time for any reason. And then they get karma or blessings for it, you know, accordingly, depending on what these decisions are. So I hope y'all are doing well, Scorpio. I'm hanging in there. Honestly, I've just really been tired and working and really just trying to make it through. And my vibrations are a little bit lower than I'd like them to be, but this too shall pass. Because we're not going to have 100% days every single day of the week. We're going to have struggles and challenges and conflicts so we can grow and expand as humans. And it's just a fact of life, and it is what it is. So yeah. So I already said my prayers and I shuffled off camera, so I'm just going to go ahead and get started. Holy Spirit, what does Scorpio and their cross watchers need to know for the rest of the month of March 2022? What are the most important messages for Scorpio and their cross watchers for the rest of the month of March? Four of Cups. Seek out other possibilities. Look for the magic in life. Be aware of your own emotions. Someone's ignoring a situation. Perhaps something regarding the fourth house. Unconditional love, safety, security, stability, dependability, and a peaceful home environment. But let's find out more about this Four of Cups for Scorpio. There's something that you're ignoring here, that you're not looking at. You're looking at other options here. You're seeking out other possibilities. And this could be for anything in your life. But there is a real emphasis on someone needing to be aware of their own emotions. Perhaps you're distracting yourself so much that you're not even aware of your own emotions anymore. What's this Four of Cups about for Scorpio and their cross watchers for the rest of this month? Look at this picture. It's so profoundly telling here. I just keep getting drawn back to it. I'm sorry. But this little girl, this could be male or female, but it just happens to be a little girl in a picture. She's playing with these seashells on the seashore. Shit, her name could even be Sally. All right, I'm gonna be serious. But anyhow, she's playing with these seashells on the seashore, right? And she doesn't look very happy. She looks pretty bored with what she's doing, right? She doesn't want to be doing what she's doing. And she's got her back turned to this angel here. This angel on her back, protecting her, you know, trying to help her. This could also be an earth angel. Like a person, a half person, half angel put in here on this earth on a mission to heal and teach people about love. Well, perhaps this is just like a real regular person, but they're like an earth angel back here. And someone has got their back turned to an earth angel, pretending that they're bored and uninterested because they're having a hard time of being aware of their own emotions. They shut their emotions off. They don't think about them. They don't want to deal with them. I really have not picked up that much on a card in a long time, so awesome. Please clarify the Four of Cups for Scorpio and cross watchers. Page of Wands. Instead of communicating, someone is keeping themselves distracted. Whether this is you, Scorpio, or this is a fire sign, or this is like communication from you, Scorpio, whatever. But you're really passionate about something. You're ready for any challenge, and you have opportunities for excitement and adventure here, but you're acting like you don't notice, you don't care, you're bored with it. You need to get out of this energy, this discontent energy, this ignoring, ghosting energy here. It's all about the communication. So this is something, I mean, just from these two cards, I mean, communication's an issue with all the water signs this month. Communication has to happen. Communication problems need to be cleared up. But this communication that needs to happen, it needs to be fun. It needs to be optimistic. It needs to be playful and energetic and brave and exciting and happy and spontaneous. Whether this is an interaction, whether this is a text, an email, or a phone call, it doesn't matter what this is, but someone needs to get out of this low vibrational funk and get happy and get excited. Start dancing. It's like you need to dance to manifest something, to celebrate it. Okay, so we have the Nine of Swords in the reverse here. Took some doing, but someone is releasing their worry. And it took some doing, but they're focusing their thoughts on the outcome that they desire. And someone is releasing feelings of guilt, regret, remorse, and worry to their angels. And just being done with the overthinking, the anxiety, the not being able to sleep, the being uncomfortable, and all of that jittery energy. Someone is releasing that. It's could be about the 9th house of Sagittarius. Expansion, long distance travel, higher learning, philosophy, psychology, spirituality, and religion here. Or the lack of. Oh, okay. So I'm getting something about a religious difference, or someone's religious, someone's spiritual, and someone was worried about this difference, and someone's releasing that. So that could resonate for someone out there. It was just something I just got. And then we have the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. This is someone working too hard or not enough, or just not being balanced in their work, or someone who's just generally unemployed here, or not putting in the work on something. And we will clarify the shit out of that Eight of Pentacles, let me tell you. Someone needs to take great pride in their excellent work, and because practice really does make perfect. Someone needs to consider getting additional training or education. And but the 8th house was Scorpio. Scorpio, this is your reading, but it's in the negative aspect because it's in the reverse. This is about sex and death and being focused on other people's money and taxes, wills, inheritances, and secrets, lies, and the things unseen, and black magic, witchcraft, and the occult, you know, all of that shit. What I think is strange is we have 2 8s right beside each other. 88. One's in the reverse, one's in the upright. This 8 of Wands here. This is the 8th house of Scorpio in the positive aspects, which is transformation and regeneration, and bringing all the secrets, the lies, and the things unseen to the surface, and stopping all of the black magic, witchcraft that has been placed on someone, if that has been applying to anybody's situation. And really, it's very common, so it is really going on in many people's situations, because it is so easy to do witchcraft and spell work and nasty energetic spell work on someone. It is the same thing as witchcraft, because it's focus and intention on negativity, on whatever, on another person. That's what black magic witchcraft is. And it is so easy to do that when you're pissed off at someone, you're annoyed at someone, and you have a grudge against someone, you know, if you hate someone, whatever. It's very easy to get into that mode. And that is when the universe judges us the harshest. Whenever we're wishing ill will on someone else, like someone's death or whatever, just because of anything, you know, and it's greedy and it's selfish and it's mean and it's malicious, the universe is going to get justice for that. Nobody should be doing that shit. Whatever's in your thoughts and in your heart, and if it's corrupt and if it's evil and if it's vindictive and malicious like that, they get judged harsher than the shit that they're sending out. So everything that they're sending out to someone else in malice is everything that they're going to get gift wrap right back to them from the universe. Here's your karma, bitch. You shouldn't have been doing all that spell work. Now, there are people that have done spell work and they stop doing it and they ask for forgiveness, and that's fine. I'm talking about the people who do it anyway, and they don't care about anyone else's feelings but their own. And that's the kind of behavior that gets punished by the universe, because that poisons us as people. It hardens us. And it's just that the price is just so high. Period. It really is. To do witchcraft and negative spell work against someone, the price is so high on you, especially if you're unremorseful and you're a repeat offender on it. I mean, it's seriously probably one of the worst things that you can do, because when it all comes right back on your ass, you just fucked yourself. It's just on a time delay of whatever amount, and it's different for everyone here. 8 of Wands, fast forward, movement ahead, lots of back and forth communication, lots of things happening all at once, a great deal of activity. Sudden and immediate results and important communication here. And the last card we have is the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. So we have two Pentacles cards both in the reverse. So there's some financial loss here, as well as as well as losses in everything that's tangible in 3D. Anything that you can taste, touch, or feel. Three of Pentacles in the reverse is the lack of cooperation and collaboration. That is what I've been talking about for a bunch of these readings now, especially these last 3 or 4 that I did today. Three of Pentacles in reverse, the lack of cooperation and collaboration. The lack of communication. I've been getting a lot of that too, so I'm just going to throw that in there. Top of the deck, we have the King of Wands in the reverse. So this is about a fire sign, which is nothing new because a fire sign, an Aries, and Sagittarius, and Leos have come out for these King of Wands in the reverse for all of these water sign readings today. The King of Wands in reverse that I've been talking about is just someone who is insecure. But we will clarify on what kind of King of Wands in reverse this is. Someone who is insecure that doesn't take action and doesn't act on their vision of the future or even have one. Or they could be on the other end of the extreme as being violent, aggressive, abusive, someone who is very angry and sexually promiscuous, but it doesn't have to be crazy mode for everyone. For some people, it's just for these people are not in their power and authority here. Someone else has authority over them, and they gave their power away because they're insecure and they're in an empath narcissist paradigm with someone else. King of Wands in the reverse is someone who doesn't keep their eyes on the big picture or leave the details to others. They're in their pride and ego, and some of them they just want to do things by themselves, be by themselves, be silent by themselves. This is the King of Wands in reverse is not someone who is successful, and they lack genuine concern for others here. Because they're not generous, they're not inspirational, they're not dramatic, and they're not driven. They're not making any choices. Someone else is making choices for them here. The bottom of the deck is the Seven of Pentacles, clarifying the King of Wands in the reverse. Seven of Pentacles is about wise investments and reevaluations. I'm getting this King of Wands in reverse is invested 7 years or more into a relationship. And they've had patience to wait for a harvest that really hasn't come. We'll find out what this new Seven of Pentacles energy is about, because I was talking about a bad investment, but that's because that's what I was getting, but it's in the upright, so maybe there's something new about that. We will clarify it. So clarifying the Four of Cups is Temperance and the Page of Wands in the reverse. So as long as someone is not paying attention to their own emotions, it could be this Sagittarius, But it's definitely a fire sign, masculine, who is not communicating until they're ready to reconcile, to regain the favor of those they have offended by ghosting you. So there will be communication and divine timing when this masculine is ready to stop ignoring and suppressing the connection, acting like they're bored with the situation, or acting like they don't care about it. But I'm getting there will be a reconciliation here. There will be balance. Just have patience. Divine timing is at hand here. This person in this Four of Cups energy, it's not going to last. That's what I'm also getting. Please clarify the Page of Wands. We've got the Eight of Cups reversed. Someone's in the middle of a transformation here. Someone is emotionally immature as well. Wants to return to a situation here with some news. What's this Eight of Cups in the reverse about? Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so someone wants to return and someone's not interested. Someone's not attracted to them. They're not interested. There's no room or for growth in this endeavor, whether this is a relationship, a job, a friendship, whatever. It could be anything. And someone's not going to be protected against despair because someone's impatient here. Someone's patient and someone is impatient here. This Temperance angel here, they're very balanced and patient here. But there's another energy that isn't. And this is a karmic energy that wants to return here, but they're really, really impatient. It could have Gemini in their chart. It could be, it could have to do with siblings, short distance travel, friends, social media platforms, and contracts here. But yeah, definitely someone's wanting to come back and someone's being rejected here. What's this Ace of Wands in the reverse? This is definitely rejection of sexual advances as well as anything creative, inspiring, passionate, anything like that. And then we have the Eight of Wands in the reverse. So not only is someone not interested and not attracted to someone, but they're blocked. Eight of Wands in the reverse. There's no back and forth communication. There's nothing happening between them. It's blocked from the universe, from someone else. What's this Eight of Wands in the reverse? Four of Wands. So someone is blocking someone that they're living with, whether this is past, present, or future. Well, the only communication you're blocking, this Knight of Swords energy, the communication is being blocked, is someone wants to con you into thinking that this is a Ten of Cups situation. This is our our contentment. This is our happy home and family, blah, blah, blah. But really, this is the Ace of Swords in reverse. This is someone who is lying for their own agenda. And this is someone that someone lives with. Four of Wands. So there's a fire sign that lives with an air sign, and that could be anywhere in their chart. But the air sign is dishonest, and they're being blocked anyway because they're extremely immature. They refuse to change, and they're just a really shitty person. This is an on-again, off-again relationship, and it's full of hurt and pain and toxicity and lies. These are two people who live together who don't even like each other because affinity is in the reverse. That's when you like someone. Well, these are two people who don't like each other that live together. They're not friends. They're against each other. They're not on the same page. And this is just a very dishonest connection here. But someone is really, really, really trying to blow smoke up someone else's ass with a bunch of lies, saying that they have like this really happy and content family and home and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it's love bombing from a narcissist. That is nothing but petty, dramatic lies. Please clarify this Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. Holy Spirit, please clarify the Nine of Swords reversed. Yeah, I guess I should have been asking that because it is reversed. What is this about? We got the Queen of Cups. We got Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy in the upright. Someone who is loving, kind, generous, giving, forgiving, compassionate. They could be intuitive. They could be psychic. They're very, very loving. Someone who just deeply cares about people. They want to help people. They could have Taurus in their chart, or this could be about the second house of Taurus. Self-value, self-worth, the money that they make, their possessions, and how they feel about their body. It's in the upright. This is a very forgiving person. And they serve the Lord against enemies of religion. And this is a person who governs all things that are good and chaste. This is someone who just really loves God, who has released their worry, and they were releasing the overthinking, the worry, the nightmares, and they focused their thoughts on the outcome that they desire, and they released their feelings of regret, guilt, and worry to their angels, and they stop thinking about whatever it was that they were overthinking here. So that's awesome. And you know what? I can actually verify for a fact that as a Pisces moon, Queen of Cups, I can confirm that I have just recently come out of this Nine of Swords energy. And it has been extremely difficult for me, and I have brought it up a little bit in a couple of my videos, but if any of y'all watch all of my videos, some of you probably caught it, but if you missed some, you might not have. But yeah, that's something that I was recently struggling to release, and I finally did. And I was just really having trouble sleeping enough. If I was sleeping too much or not enough, and it was mostly not enough. And just having trouble with overthinking, repetitive thoughts, and just worrying about things that were way out of my control. And I'm like, oh yeah, forgot I can't be doing that. But you know, it gets into like this this pattern for me. If when I get stuck in a pattern, whether it's a behavior or just a way of doing something or whatever, I have a hard time getting unstuck out of it. So, I don't know if that's true for everyone out there or if it's just for some of us, but overthinking and anxiety and worrying has been a real problem for me for a very long time. And I just recently released this Nine of Swords energy again, and it feels really good. It's like a relief. And I don't look forward to the next Nine of Swords attack energy. And I'm hoping that I can have a long enough reprieve that I'll be able to build up some defense against it whenever it happens again. Just as a personal side note, in my experience with the Nine of Swords energy. Yeah, and when you're in the Nine of Swords energy, you're unable to follow your intuition as well. Because you're thinking about your performance, you're overthinking, you're worrying about what if that, you know, what if that, you know. And it was causing a major impact on someone's success here. What's this High Priestess in the reverse? This is I don't know if it's this Queen of Cups in the upright or if this High Priestess is another Pisces. Let's find out. What's this High Priestess in the reverse? Two of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, this is someone else. Two of Pentacles in reverse. This is someone who is very unstable. This was spell work. Okay. All right. So, the Queen of Cups in the upright. Spell work was done on them by another Pisces. I mean, the Queen of Cups in the upright, that could be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Doesn't matter. But we have a Pisces here. It could be another Pisces or just a Pisces in general. They abuse divination. And we already talked about someone who was practicing black magic witchcraft. All right. And I was talking about like how easy it is to do negative energy spell work on somebody. This is someone who doesn't have any angelic protection. This is someone who is not successful, and they have no protection. They have no spiritual protection from anyone. They don't follow their intuition. They don't follow psychic advice with the High Priestess in reverse. And they keep secrets here. And we have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. This is someone who lives a double life, but who is very unstable. The Queen of Cups in the upright would never have a Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Never. So this is a water sign who is in the reverse in all of their ways. They're very unbalanced and ungrounded and very chaotic. Very double-minded in all of their ways. Someone may have Taurus or Aquarius in their chart. Or it could be have Scorpio in there. It could be anybody. But this High Priestess in the reverse, they want fortune and fame. And they're what's called a clout chaser. Apparently this Queen of Cups was clout that they were chasing. So they were doing this projection spell work of worry and anxiety and not being able to sleep onto this Queen of Cups here. What happened? We got the King to the Queen of Cups. King of Cups is in the upright. What's this King of Cups doing? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. They want restitution. They want to find stolen objects, and they discover the person responsible. 69 breaks down to a 15, breaks down to a 6, the 6th house of Virgo. And then we have the Death in the reverse. So it's a Scorpio. And they could have it anywhere in their chart. Not necessarily a sun, moon, or a rising, but it could be anywhere. So, okay, I'm getting a couple different scenarios here. So, this King of Cups could be a Scorpio. Could be someone that's afraid of change. Scenario 1. Scenario 2. This Queen of Cups and or the King of Cups was in their head worrying and overthinking and full of anxiety about not wanting a love connection to end. So whether that was the King or the Queen of Cups or both of them, somebody wants to rebirth this love here, but they needed to come out of the Nine of Swords energy here so someone could take action here. So for many of you, it starts with the Divine Feminine. They seem to be like the leader in something, and it's like a push-pull thing, is what I'm imagining. And when the Divine Feminine is doing something, it unlocks the masculine's ability to do something. So while this Divine Feminine was releasing this Nine of Swords energy, because this Queen of Cups did release it, it helped this King of Cups be able to see the love connection for what it is, and so they can come out of their Nine of Swords energy about rebirthing the situation here. So take it how it resonates for your situation. But a lot of you, it's going to be the latter, and the card that came out is the Three of Wands. So this is a futuristic event that has not taken place yet. This is planning for the future here. So if you know you have a twin flame and this is resonating with you, when you release your worry and your anxiety and get more rest and meditate and focus and stop overthinking, then your divine counterpart can be unlocked in a previous area that they had trouble with too. Please clarify the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Definitely clarifying the shit out of this, because I want to know what this Eight of Pentacles in the reverse is about. Six of Swords. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Seven of Wands in reverse. We have the Queen of Pentacles. So there is a masculine energy here. Like I said, they have, they're ignoring a genuine love connection, full of unconditional love, safety, security, stability, dependability, and a peaceful home environment that would be a happy home and family situation with a Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, with a Temperance angel. This is someone who is very loving and kind, but they're also very focused on their home, their family, their money. They're a businesswoman. They're very intellectually lucid, and they provide consolation and compensations to others. Perhaps this person that's how they make their money, by caring and nurturing others with this Queen of Cups. They help people for some. But whatever they do, this Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, they're a teacher. They come here to teach about love, and they change people wherever they go and with everyone that they meet here. Agent of Change, 55, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Very compassionate, but very career driven. And this is someone that someone is supposed to be moving towards, away from a situation to liberate themselves from something, but they're keeping themselves trapped and stuck by not doing anything about it here with this Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. So this person knows that they're oppressed and imprisoned and enslaved, and yet they're not doing the work to liberate themselves. And a Queen of Pentacles is definitely involved in a positive way. But this other person here, they're still not speaking. The lack of communication, Four of Swords. This is sleeping, resting, meditating, focusing. Someone's not doing the work and just focusing on what they want to say to a Queen of Pentacles. Wasting a lot of time in a situation just thinking about what they're going to say. What's this Four of Swords? Four of Pentacles and the Judgment in the reverse. Yeah. They're holding back their communication and they're getting judged by the universe for it. They're holding back their communication. They're holding back their feelings. They're holding back everything. Whether this is you, Scorpio, or this King of Wands in the reverse. And for a lot of you, it's going to be this King of Wands in the reverse. And the King of Wands in reverse could have Scorpio in their chart somewhere, but it won't fit like that for everyone here. Judgment is Libra and Aquarius energy in the reverse. But someone's getting judged by the universe for holding back their communication and their emotions here. And they're not doing the work to atone for their errors here. What's this Eight of Pentacles in the reverse about? Yeah, it's just someone needs to communicate and they're not making the effort to do so, and they're under judgment from the universe because of it. We have the Six of Cups in the reverse. This is unhealed childhood wounds for the lack of motivation in doing the work in this communication and collaboration. Someone's really feeling uncomfortable with the situation, so they think if they ignore it long enough and keep silent long enough that everything's going to be fine. Well, no. There is childhood abandonment issues. Someone shut someone else out before they could hurt them. Because for people who are damaged, they have a hard time trusting in new experiences, new people, because they're afraid. They're afraid to be vulnerable and emotional, to give their heart away, because they've been betrayed before. And this has been a common recurring theme since they were little. This has been happening in their family and all around them, and now it is happening in their own life. That these abandonment issues, they shut other people out first before they even have a chance to hurt them. So that's exactly what is happening here. The King of Wands in the reverse, they're not following love, passion, truth, or communication because they're really just scared. And they really need to be more focused on their own emotions and stop distracting themselves from their emotions, because that's what they're doing with this silence. The silence is distracting them from their emotions and what they really want to do. Silence is a control mechanism. It's unnecessary and it's abusive. Yeah, this is what someone's doing, and they're getting karma for it. Turning their back on a solid love connection with someone who is very fair, balanced, grounded, patient, and just very all-around kind and loving individual who is independent. But the problem is here is we've got someone going and just going about their business and just ignoring someone that they love and someone that makes them happy, and they're hurting themselves and they're getting karma for it, and it's because of childhood abandonment issues. They don't want to hurt any more than they've been hurt. So it's like something about staying with the devil that you know than the devil that, or a potential devil that you don't know, because they don't know if this Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles is gonna turn. You know, they don't know that. They're seeing through the lens of their perception and their childhood experiences here that were traumatic for them. Please clarify the Eight of Wands. What's this great deal of activity? What's happening? Eight of Wands. Holy Spirit, please clarify the Eight of Wands. The Emperor. So someone's going from doing nothing to something, maybe. Let's see here. Eight of Wands and the Emperor. Aries, Taurus energy. Got the Magician. We got Gemini, Virgo energy. The Emperor is manifesting communication very, very soon. It's That's what I'm getting. Eight of Wands is fast-moving energy. It could happen anywhere between the next 8 days or 8 weeks. Whoa. Well, that's a little confusing. I'm just going to put those back. I didn't ask anything anyway. Holy Spirit, please clarify the Eight of Wands, the Emperor, and the Magician. Who's the Emperor and communicating with? And manifesting here. What's this Eight of Wands here? Five of Wands reverse. They're manifesting coming out of conflict with you. Conflict, chaos, competition, jealousy, and come into communication here. What else? Seven of Swords reversed and a Seven of Pentacles. So not only that, but there's going to be communication of the secrets that they've been holding back, and that's what they're investing in right now, is delivering themselves from the fear of telling you the things they've been holding back from you, which has been their emotions and their communication here. We've got two sevens right beside each other. So angel numbers 77. Link is in the description box below for the angel numbers index, as it always is. What else is the Emperor and the Magician doing for this Eight of Wands? It's a burden. It's a burden that's growing on this Emperor / Magician to communicate. The universe is really pushing this person to invest in being honest about themselves, their feelings, their wants, their goals, their dreams, their desires. Yeah. Strength at the bottom of the deck. The universe is giving them confidence to invest in revealing their feelings, their thoughts, and whatever they want to talk about here that they've been scared to talk about. They could have Leo in their chart, or they could be wanting to communicate with a Leo about loyalty, about a relationship, about being delivered from those who seek to oppress, and bringing victory to someone here. Please clarify strength. What's the strength about? Please clarify strength. The Sun. Could be a double Leo. It could be one Leo dealing with another. This is someone who is very, 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 very strong. They shine. They're high vibrational. They're very inspiring, very illuminating. They're very loyal, dedicated, committed to doing work on themselves and working on their relationships. They're just loyal in general. And they're protected here. They're divinely protected. And then we got the Hanged Man. So either one of these people could have Pisces somewhere in their chart. So yeah, this is on pause. This is on a delay because someone is investing in the courage to release their secrets here. And the longer they stay silent, the universe is just overwhelming them with all the burden and the stress and the pressure of it. Please clarify the Three of Pentacles reversed. We've got Justice. Three of Pentacles reversed. Nine of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. Could be dealing with a Libra. It could be dealing with an earth sign. Could be dealing with someone who is very childish here. Someone's getting good karma or will get good karma for discontinuing a collaboration with a Libra or someone with someone who is unemployed and it doesn't do the work on themselves, because we got the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse again. This is someone who loafs, who is lazy, who does nothing. They just want to be taken care of because they're greedy and they're selfish, and they're an alcoholic here with the Nine of Cups here. They want their every wish fulfilled here. And justice, the universal justice is coming for this karmic energy who is very selfish and who doesn't work at all with themselves. They don't try to be a better person. They're not employed, period. They're just very needy and greedy here. And they're in a very immature Page energy here. Justice is coming for the needy and the greedy who refuse to work. Please clarify the Page of Pentacles. Learning something new, doing something new, trying something new. What's this Page of Pentacles about? The Empress in the reverse and the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Yeah. So this is someone who demands your loyalty and allegiance, but they don't give it in return here. This is a very karmic energy. Karmic energy is showing up as the Empress in the reverse and the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Empress in reverse is someone who is very unnurturing, unloving, uncaring towards their children, their spouse, everyone around them. They don't nurture and love themselves. They're not fertile and they're not fruitful, and they have chaos living within them all the time, so they're not at peace here. The Empress is a mother who is very immature, over-emotional, and very clingy and needy and codependent. And they have these kids and they don't take care of these kids because it's all about me. And this Empress in the reverse, they're being clarified as the Queen of Wands in the reverse. They're very jealous. They're very vindictive. They're very abusive, toxic, angry, envious. They lack confidence. They are sexually promiscuous. And I heard it again, and I'm sorry for saying it again, but the karmic prostitute. I'm really getting sick of saying it. I'm really getting sick of saying it, but it's being demanded that I call it out like that. This is someone with a child who is keeping someone, who is keeping a King of Wands in reverse. The King and Queen of Wands in the reverse, they fight. They don't get along. They're not attracted to each other. And they fight. And this is not a vibrational match at all here. They could cheat on each other. They could abuse each other. It could go both ways. It could just be that, you know, this Empress in the reverse with the Queen of Wands in the reverse, like, they're just so controlling and overpowering that they just take away this King of Wands in reverse's power. And that is for some, but for others, they do it to each other. But for some, this King of Wands in the reverse is like a victim, like a spiritual victim of this Empress in the reverse who does all this negative energy spell work on them every single day. Yeah, it's the Empress in the reverse, the Queen of Wands in the reverse, the wife, the baby mama of this King of Wands in the reverse. They're greedy and they're selfish and they refuse to work. And this King of Wands in the reverse very soon will not be collaborating with the Queen of Wands, the baby mama. Because that is karmic justice. Please clarify the King of Wands reversed. What's this King of Wands reversed doing? Nine of Swords. Worrying and overthinking in their head, full of anxiety. King of Wands in reverse. Why is this King of Wands in reverse? And the Nine of Swords, Holy Spirit. They're in the Nine of Swords because they're stuck. Chariot in reverse. They're not moving forward. They're not having any victory, success, forward movement. They're not persevering. They are not having any success in their conflict, and they're not overcoming adversity here. And they're overthinking about it. And they're like, shit, what am I going to do? It's a major tower moment for this King of Wands here. It's a major disruption. It is a warning of disaster that is aiding in this King of Wands' transformation here. And the top of the deck is this Three of Swords. It is breaking this King of Wands' heart here. Please clarify the King of Wands reversed. It's breaking their heart to be stuck. It's breaking their heart that all this shit keeps happening to them. We have the Three of Pentacles. We have 2 threes together, so that's significant. That's collaboration and cooperation. What's this Three of Pentacles about? Who does this King of Wands want to collaborate with? Well, we got the World in reverse, so it's an unsuccessful completion of cycles, so they're not collaborating just yet here. Who are they wanting to collaborate with? Three of Pentacles. So the collaboration of the King of Wands in reverse hasn't happened yet. It's probably with their divine counterpart. Could be with an Aquarius. There is an Aquarius involved here. But someone needs to close out a cycle with an Aquarius that lacks hope, faith, and healing, peace, and equality here. This person's very toxic, and they just need to close out a cycle of this very toxic person to collaborate with someone else here. Three of Pentacles. Feeling stuck and blocked. That's pretty obvious here with this Chariot in the reverse here. So this Aquarius energy is a feminine energy. It's the Queen of Swords in the reverse. They're showing up as the Page of Cups and Three of Cups. So they're coming up with lies. They're coming up with apologies and wanting celebrations and shit and divine comfort. But the Queen of Swords is in the reverse. They're lying. They're angry. They're very negative. Very, very negative. Please clarify the Seven of Pentacles. What's the Seven of Pentacles? I'm being told to use another deck. This reading has went really, really long, so I'm not going to keep it going much longer here. Please clarify the Seven of Pentacles. Well, first I want to clarify the King of Wands a little bit more. Well, no, let's do the Seven of Pentacles first, and then everything else. We got the Seven of Pentacles with the Two of Pentacles reversed and the Eight of Wands in the reverse. So someone has invested wisely in blocking someone who has been unstable here and going hermit here with this Hermit here. Could be Virgo in their chart. It's the Emperor here. So we have the Emperor showing up here twice in two different decks. The Emperor is showing up as being in solitude. They're going within, they're meditating, they're soul searching, and that's what they're investing in, and that is a good investment. And they're blocking someone else out who they're blocking this karmic feminine out who is unbalanced and out of control and not able to keep their shit together here. Got the Seven of Swords in the reverse. So the karmic energy has been exposed, or they will be. All the secrets, the lies, the theft, the deception, the trickery. What's the Seven of Swords about? Is that why they're blocked? Blocked by the Emperor and blocked by the universe? Please clarify the Seven of Swords in reverse. So the Seven of Swords in reverse gets the Magician, the King of Pentacles reverse, the Three of Cups reverse, the Seven of Cups reverse, and the Fool. So the signs that I have here is Gemini, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Aries, and Aquarius here. But what's being exposed here is this Emperor is manifesting, rescinding their commitment, rescinding their pentacles from a third-party situation because they're not confused about it anymore, and they no longer want to be an option. And this person's expected to take a leap of faith and go into a brand new beginning elsewhere here, because they're very, very clear on the fact that they're unhappy in their home and family situation. What is the Fool? Three of Wands. It's a future event that hasn't taken place yet. So the Emperor is planning for the future. They're planning, they're taking their leap of faith into their brand new beginning here. Brand new beginning in love, because they are the King of Cups here. The Fool, the King of Cups, and the Three of Wands. Two of Swords in reverse. The decision's been made. Plans are being made for the future. For the Emperor to take a leap of faith into becoming emotionally available and talking about their feelings and being vulnerable here with the King of Cups. So they made a good investment to decide to, yeah, could be dealing with a Leo here. But getting that this Emperor is unhappy until they can heal this fear within them of this communication of their emotions, so that they can talk to this this Leo, showing up also as the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles, with Leo in their chart. Lots of it. They could also have Sagittarius in their chart, as well as Pisces, as well as Gemini. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. I don't remember how that song goes, but this Emperor who has turned their back on their person here for this karmic that they were already involved in, they realized that there was no sunshine in their life anymore. As long as they're keeping these secrets, it's weighing heavily on them here. Their secrets are their emotions, their wishes, their hopes, their desires. Got the Chariot in reverse and the Page of Cups in the reverse. So the lack of apologies aren't going to go anywhere here. There has to be apologies made here in order for forward movement. No, and it's not just apologies here. It is opening up, being vulnerable, having that heart-to-heart conversation. Without that heart-to-heart conversation, that Page of Cups, there ain't no connection going anywhere. Period. The top and the bottom of the deck here, we have the Hierophant in the reverse and the Temperance in the reverse. So this karmic spouse here, this is a very corrupt marriage, a very karmic marriage, and it is very unstable. There's a lack of patience. Everything's got to have it right now for this karmic feminine here. Nothing satisfies this karmic feminine. This is what the Three of Pentacles is. The Emperor wants to collaborate with real love connection. They feel a real love connection with this Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups with Leo in their chart, as well as Pisces and or Gemini and or Sagittarius. That's where the love is where this Emperor wants to collaborate here. So they're healing childhood wounds in order to do that. Yep. Ace of Cups in reverse with the Six of Cups. They were not loved in the past. There was a very much a lack of love for this Emperor throughout their whole life. That is why they shut their emotional availability off to others. And it's because this is how they grew up, without love. Or love that had conditions. There was no peace in these love connections from their past here. And this is why this Emperor operates like this, ignoring and, just not communicating with people that they love. It's sabotaging of real, loving, strong relationships by not nurturing them, not feeding them or anything here. We have the Ten of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles here. So it's going to be a betrayal to someone for someone else to get an offer here. It's going to be a betrayal for this Empress in reverse to be left behind. For this other person to get a 3D tangible offer, something that they can taste, touch, or feel from this Emperor here. Because this Emperor is going to release the burden of the High Priestess in the reverse. This karmic energy who doesn't follow their intuition. They don't follow psychic advice. They don't follow the universe's advice. They don't follow anybody's advice. This is an Empress that this Emperor is dealing with here. Because I have all 4 queens here. I now have got the 2 of Cups with the Queen of Swords. So this Emperor is very sure that this is their divine counterpart here. But the Queen of Swords has their boundaries up, right? But they're very fair. They'll definitely hear them out. But they're in the Queen of Swords mode because they've been ignored for long enough. 2 of Cups is mutual, reciprocal love between 2 people. Where both parties' cups are full and they offer their emotions, their vulnerability to each other. And that is what this Emperor has been having trouble doing here. This is a love connection between 2 twin flames here. We've got the twins, we got the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, Gemini, air sign. Definitely talking about this Emperor's divine counterpart. It's an intellectual match as well as a very loving match. And there's a telepathic bond between the 2. As well as the love energy between the 2. We've got the 9 of Swords with the 3 of Swords in reverse. Someone's overthinking and full of anxiety about healing their broken heart here. Could be this karmic, could be this masculine. But there's a lot of toxicity here. And this largely has a lot to do with how these specific people grew up. They grew up without having real love, without being nurtured by their parents. Their parents only loved them whenever they placed these harsh conditions upon them, or they were abusive, or whatever. They're just unavailable for whatever reason. But there is an abandonment issue here that needs to be healed here. And it looks like this Emperor is working on that, has made some decisions to do some work and do that. So I guess we'll see what the outcome of that is in the future for y'all Scorpio and cross watchers. All right, so Holy Spirit, What is the final message for Scorpio and their cross watchers? Dagaz in the reverse again. All of these water signs, it's like there's somebody has a grand, I mean, a lot of you all have a grand trine of water in your chart or between two people for me to be getting such similar messages throughout all three of the water signs here. So there is no joy. Someone's not experiencing any joy. They're bored, they're discontent. Yeah, we've already went through all that. Dagaz is associated with the light at midday where the sun's rays are at their greatest splendor. A boy and a girl dance with joy in the light of a summer's day. A butterfly, symbol of beauty and transformation, flutters above them. Wow, the transformation is not complete. It hasn't happened yet. So these divine counterparts are not singing and dancing yet. It is a moment of joy and happiness, falling in love, prosperity, light, and wisdom. It's a future event. It's on hold. It will happen in divine timing. Everything is illuminated. The truth fills our lives with bliss. Our dreams finally come true. It's time to commemorate them and celebrate together with loved ones. Everything is harmonious in the dance of life. There is no trace of aggression in our behavior. Well, there won't be when it happens. This is a futuristic event that hasn't taken place. That's what I keep getting. That's why it's in the reverse. Hasn't happened yet. We've got temperance here. Patience is needed for reconciliation. There will be divine timing is at play here. What relationship do we have with our body, and how do we express joy? And do we allow ourselves to be happy? Well, this Emperor is clearly not doing that, but the burden and the pressure is growing for them to start communicating. And it will happen eventually. The dams will burst. They will eventually communicate. Nobody can withstand the universe. The universe is so much more powerful. Dagaz offers happiness and enthusiasm. Well, there's kind of a cynicism going on here right now because it hasn't happened yet. It helps us to overcome stumbling blocks and feelings of guilt. This karmic feminine is a stumbling block. This Emperor, their stumbling block could be some feelings of guilt that they need to release here. It makes us feel light and beautiful and ready to seize the opportunities that life offers us. Well, this Emperor's feeling too heavy and too burdened to feel that quite yet, but they will release the burdens whenever they're ready. So it's almost like the universe is saying that they're playing uncle with these particular emperors right now. And emperors haven't said uncle yet. The universe has their way, one way or another. That's for sure. They have a very powerful way of ending shit that needs to be ended. It's not good for you, that you're so attached to, that you're at a complete loss as to what you could even do about it. The best thing to do is just let it go. So that's what I have for y'all Scorpio and cross watchers. Thank y'all so much for supporting my channel in all the ways that you do. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I really hope that y'all have a great rest of your month here. Keep doing what you're doing. Stay on the path. Follow the advice. You'll be just fine. If you're the karmic energy, I don't know what to tell you. Your clock is ticking and your time's almost up. The universe will have justice with you. So, I'll talk to y'all soon. Thank you. Oh, if I can close it.